Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast. Podcast, butter me your biscuits. Podcast. Yeah. Podcast. Yeah. You got the podcast. The podcast. Who's ready for some podcast? Yes. All right. That's a better intro. I don't know anymore, okay? Just let me do me. So, hopefully everyone is having a good, wonderful day, of whatever they're doing. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. And you're probably thinking, Hylian, what are you reacting? Hylian, what are you doing? What is this? Is this a podcast or you reacting? I can't tell. I can't even tell. I see RP equals M. Wait a minute, that's a minus. So minus M equals ESRB. Yeah, mathematical equations. I don't know. Yes, I will be doing a reaction to the PlayStation Showcase because Nintendo didn't want to have their own thing. They just said, "Frick it, we're not doing it." I guess Nintendo just don't want to do it. Um, and the PlayStation said like, "Hey, Nintendo's not going to do anything. We're going to do something." And I usually don't do PlayStation stuff. I know there was the PS5 shortage and all of that nonsense. Like I know all of that. So this is 42 minutes. Should be a nice reacting to it and also giving my thoughts. So this should be a good long podcast. So I'm gonna charge my phone. I should have before starting this podcast, but it's fine. You always come prepared for these type of things, right? Always come prepared. Alright, so yeah, alright, cool. Alright. Who is ready to watch this podcast? Who is ready? I don't know, am I? Oh boy, I wonder what PlayStation has up their sleeve. Now, keep in mind, I have not watched this. This was like a few days ago. Yeah. No, did I lose it? This is just me talking about myself now. Did I lose it? No, yeah, no, yeah, no. Wait, never mind. Okay. Okay. I saw that there's gonna be a new Metroid game coming to the Switch soon. Yeah, there is. Metroid Dread. That's why I've been playing Metroid Fusion. But this, however, is for PlayStation people. So, instead of me rambling on, let's get this podcast started. And let's see what this has to show. Alright. This program contains mature content. Dang. What is this? What am I looking at? A city? Cool. Is this supposed to be a game or something? Because I have no idea what I'm watching. Am I watching a movie? Is that what I'm doing a podcast now? Is this supposed to be like new Grand Theft Auto? I see two people playing chess. Cool. Is this like a chess competition? I have no idea what I'm watching. You know what? I don't know what I just watched. You know, I don't care. That wasn't a game. That wasn't nothing. Okay, here comes the good stuff. Probably, if people owns a PlayStation.
President and CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment, and welcome to the PlayStation Showcase. At PlayStation, we believe in pushing boundaries and setting the benchmark for creativity and excellence in entertainment. We always love the opportunity to speak directly with our community. The new technology in PS5 enables development.
I don't want to be mucking in my.
Exciting, immersive,
Okay.
compelling worlds, showcasing their creative vision as storytellers. We've never been more grateful for the PlayStation community. So thank you for allowing us time to share some significant updates and brand new content. So without
You're
further
welcome.
ado, let's look at some new and amazing games.
Let's look at new and amazing games. Quote that. Alright, what am I saying? Okay.
Peace is a lie.
Okay.
That is what the Sith believe.
Star Wars?
They promise power. Now they wield it.
Well.
They face the greatest Sith in generations. They must be stopped.
Never played it before, but it's getting a remake. Cool. Cool. Remade for the PS5. Okay, that's cool. Okay. What is this? What is that? What is that? What is that? Okay.
하늘에 계신 어머니시여, 저희는 지구를 지키지 못했습니다. 적들을 물리치고 인류를 구원하려는 신성한 의무를 다하지 못하였습니다. 하지만 이제 저희가 다시 내려와 남은 목숨 끝까지 바쳐 싸울 것을 맹세하오니 부디 저희의 죄를 사하여 주시고 저희를 거두어 주시옵소서.
What is this? I am curious.
거미줄처럼 도시를 누비던 교통수단이지. 뭐다 지난 얘기지만 말이야. 잠깐이. 네이티브가 시체에 기생하고 있다니. 매복이야. 그날 이후 지성의 도시들은 모두 예기처럼 폐허가 됐어. 잘나신 분들은 우주로 달아나고 나가는 놈들은 이곳에 버려졌지.
마더스피어의 구원을 아직 기다리고 있는 거야.
이브 조심해. 전방에서 뭔가가 곧 무너지겠어.
This honestly looks really cool, I'm not even gonna lie.
뭐 살살 가고 놀았지.
뭐야? 여기야.
Dang. Project Eve, holy crap.
당신이 왜 이곳에?
설마. 이브, 저건 알파 네이티브야.
Okay. 2K%. What is it?
Darkness washes over the land. Dun dun dun. The Dragon Lord has returned!
Fools! Your party of heroes can't stop me.
Who's ready to rickety roleplay? Spoiler? It's you, baby.
To be honest, I have not played Borderlands. I think this is Borderlands because of the graphics. I think.
You know, some of you may be asking, Tina, why are there guns in a fantasy world? And I am just so glad you asked because shut up your face and get shooting!
Okay. I should probably start playing the Borderlands. Maybe I'm missing the hype of this game.
You ready, newbie?
Time for character sheets, baby! Alright, trailer over. No end credit scene here. This ain't no super duper hero movie.
Looks like they were playing like D&D or something. Character sheets and the dice. Huh. What could be next? Final Fantasy VII.
secret, but I'm a pretty big deal. Real big deal. We are getting out of this city, Homer. I promise we'll go somewhere that loves cats. No more fights. Clean air. Bright skies. What the actual fuck? Whoa, wait, stop!
Whoa. Harry Potter? No.
Where on earth is this?
Africa.
Who's there?
And technically not Earth. Well, not what you would call Earth, anyway.
I swear to God, asshole, show yourself!
Show myself. I've shown.
Where are you?
Right here, at the end of your arm. Oh, hello, yes.
Okay, so let me get this straight. I'm somewhere that's not what I would call Earth. I'm seeing freaking dragons, and oh yeah, I'm talking to a cop. Did I just do that?
We did.
I just moved shit with my freaking mind! Yeah, okay, that is something I do now. I do magic, kill jacked up beasts, I'll probably fly next.
No, you're just being ridiculous.
Oh, that's too far. Good to know there's a line. Our land suffers. You are the only hope we have. You're special.
You're the one who's planning on facing off with Sylar. Tanta Sylar is the strongest and most formidable of all the Tantas. You will be doing our land a great service by killing her.
Forspoken, okay. I always like Square Enix games. They always come out with like a bang.
Frey. No name for a demon. I am the one you seek. The one and only Tanta Sylar.
Wait, did that have a release date? A release window? And the others didn't? Interesting.
For decades, Team Rainbow has been the shield
Oh,
against
Rainbow.
the worst
Oh.
global threats imaginable. Hostage
Guess what? I don't
situations,
care.
Biological weapons, the threat of nuclear war. But now, we face the greatest terror our world has ever known.
Yeah, look at that. It's Rainbow Six. Of course it is. Who cares? I dropped off this series a long time ago.
If we want a shot at tomorrow, we will move as one.
Move as one. I don't care.
We will do whatever it takes. As one. Together, we enter the unknown.
The unknown.
Together, we fight for our future.
Fight for our future.
And no one will be left behind.
I don't care. Show me something I do care. Like that, yes. Yeah, square, circle, and triangle, yes. Yeah. Epic Games, okay.
It's coming for me. Whatever you do, don't go out in the dark. Stay in the light.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist, no less.
Alice? Alice? My wife Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Witt.
Last night I woke up to a nightmare. I was missing a week. What had happened to me? I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it. With it, I could save myself. I could save Alice.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you.
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Wait, this is the Alan Wake thing? Oh, remaster. I never played it. I never played Alan Wake. PS5 and PS4.
Hello, Franklin.
What's up?
To be honest, I dropped off this series too. Oh man. It looks the same game. It looks the same. Like, what changed? It's Grand Theft Auto 5.
Get us out of here! I think we're gonna literally make out like bandits on this.
Are they planning on releasing Grand Theft Auto 5 everywhere like they're doing with Skyrim? Like Bethesda's doing Skyrim? Is that what I'm seeing here? They're gonna like release it on every system just like Skyrim. Magic? What?
There remains work yet undone. Critical work.
What?
People always decry the truth when forced to face it. Still your fear. I will be her salvation.
Mari!
The time is nigh. The world rests on the precipice of transformation. A new age will dawn.
Ghostwire Tokyo. Okay, that looks cool. Let's see what we got. Marvel. It's Marvel.
Guardians
Oh, this game looks trash.
You came here seeking truth. Rejoice. The matriarch wishes to share it with you. United in the light of belief, all suffering, all grief will end. Oh! Ah! Ah! What's wrong with you?
Oh, I think I'm having a heart attack.
Cease this at once.
Cosmo! How you doing, buddy?
Grand Unifier Raker, leader of the Church of Truths.
During that ritual with the priest, they kept talking about a promise.
It was like they were drinking funky juice or something.
Or joined the cult.
So let us investigate for you.
Always catch, Peter Quill, and not fun kind with Bo.
Hey, World Mind, long time no see.
The current probability of defeating
The Universal Church of Truth is
0.3%.
Is that bad? It sounds bad.
It is.
I hope you've got one hell of a speech plan, Peter.
That makes two of us. Follow me!
By rejecting the promise, you have proven yourselves unworthy, and you must be destroyed.
That was completely intentional. The Milano's on her way. Thanks, bud.
Still, like, it's from Square Enix. They miss a Marvel Avengers. Like, I'm not, like... We're in the city. Okay. What was this? Hold to feed? What is this? Some type of battle royale bullcrap? Is that what I'm looking at? Blood Hunt. I don't even know what it is. Didn't have a story, maybe it'd be Battle Royale.
Welcome to the Eon program. Picture your perfect you. Your health, your enlightenment, your fashion. Not just
Oh, this is definitely Banger.
Shut up. Your esteemed visionaries believe the only thing missing from Black Reach is you.
The Visionaries. 8 geniuses who painted up a prison and named it Freedom. Locked us all in one repeating day. Their eternity. An endless party that you can never leave.
I am a storm rolling.
Yep.
Round and round we shall go.
Place is supposed to be unforgettable. A bunch of spaced out science nerds, brainwashed cultists flinging bombs, whatever these guys are doing, all spewing Eon's bullshit. So how come I don't remember shit? This Party Island hangover is not my thing. My thing is answers. Who are these people? What do they want with me? And why is she always one step ahead? Come on, Colt. You gotta put this together. somebody built this place. Somebody's sending me these messages from the future, the past, whenever. And some jackass wrecked every plane out here. Is this a contest for them? Some type of experiment? How does this time loop work? Does anybody remember? Why is everyone wearing a mask? What Why? Who am I?
Colt, I want you to remember. I want you to remember why you came here.
Huh. Is that? Damn, I look good. I've imagined myself a way out. Gonna break this time loop before it breaks me.
I don't know if I'll get it. I remember the first time watching this and I thought it looked interesting. Honestly, that looks a little interesting. I wish I could have saw more of that. Look kind of like horror or something. Maybe something you have to do with the camera, like Outlast. That honestly looks really interesting. I don't know. Or maybe you can use the camera to take pictures like you do in Fatal Frame. Okay. If I was there sitting on the bench, I'd be like, hey, watch me play Guitar Hero. Let's go. I'll kick your butt. What is it even in this? Okay, you go and turn into animals. Okay.
Jump. Kalau cuma Philip Meapur.
Meaji?
Sebab muna nyawak. Iti yang azo ikuhu ni angage.
Ano si Nota din niya napet?
Che Oriti.
Okay, looks interesting. I don't know if I'll ever play it. It looks okay. It looks like a nice little indie game. I guess that's the best way to put it. It's a nice indie game. PlayStation Studio.
The biggest pirate treasure of all time.
Uncharted.
The Tusk of Ganesh? Now that's not an easy find.
Is this like a new game or something, or oh, remastered? Never. I don't even know which Uncharted game this is.
Last
I never
checked, we're
played the
all a bunch of
series.
thieves digging around where we shouldn't.
Oh, crap!
obsessed with his treasure gets what they deserve.
Are you ready to seek your fortune?
I don't even know which Uncharted game that is. Okay. Uncharted being remastered.
I'm Herman Hulst, head of PlayStation Studios. PlayStation
Hi.
Studios, at its heart, is a diverse and passionate group of storytellers at our collective of AAA studios all across the globe. Everything we do is driven and inspired by storytelling. As creators, PlayStation 5 gives us the opportunity to push the boundaries of storytelling even further. Our world-class development teams at PlayStation Studios have already delivered such incredible gaming experiences for PS5, and we're only just getting started. As you'll see today with the lineup of exclusive games coming for PlayStation Studios, we're going to continue to drive innovation, advance gaming, while always embracing the legacy of PlayStation and creating games that matter, games that you're not going to find anywhere else. Enjoy.
At the dark end of the street, that's where we always meet. Hiding in the shadows where we don't belong. Living in the darkness to hide our wrong.
Okay, Wolverine. Okay. Okay. It's by Insomniac. I mean, okay. I mean, that sounds pretty cool. Okay. And they did amazing things with Spider-Man. Nice cars. Yes. Don't know what this is. Gran Turismo? Maybe? For a second, I was thinking Forza Horizon, but that's Microsoft. And I think of like what racing games do PlayStation have? Oh, the Gran Turismo. Okay, that looks cool. Okay. Need for Speed? Oh, it was Gran Turismo. I was right the first time. It was some type of racing game. I couldn't remember. I didn't know. I dropped off of racing games. Okay. Okay.
For as long as I can remember, I have looked for an equal. One who could push me.
Spooderman.
One who could surprise me. One who could even beat me. Yet all I found is disappointment. Will one of you finally give me what I desire?
Is that Venom? Okay. Dang, I don't even have play. I didn't even play the PS4 one. I heard many great things about it. 2023. That's like 2 years. I only played Spider-Man like back on the PS2 days, but I never played the PS4 one. I heard great things about it though. Extraordinary great things about it. The same with Miles Morales. I heard great things about that one too. PlayStation Studios. Oh gee, I wonder what game this could be. Definitely not God of War.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard,
maybe that's what Mother wanted.
we do not know what Mother wanted.
Well, I recognize that dour expression anywhere. Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
What if there was someone who could help us?
You mean Tyr, the old god of war in these lands, who is dead?
Well, for a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found.
If he's out there, we gotta find him.
Come in.
What in all yarns speed the happened to him?
We're trying to stop Ragnarok, to help people. And what if the only way to do that is war?
War is not the only way.
Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
No! You seem like a calm and reasonable person. Are you a calm and reasonable person? In moments of crisis, panic does nothing. Harness it. Let it serve you.
Tyr!
Are you coming with us?
You'll get your answers soon enough. Well, some of them.
Looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that looks really good. Oh, that's it? Wow. Okay. I didn't expect that was the end. Wow. Okay. The wow. Okay. I was not expecting that to be the end. Okay. Wow. Okay. So, what do I overall think of this? I would love to hear what y'all think of this. If y'all sat down and watched this with me, if you did, I'm kind of interested in y'all's thoughts on what y'all think of this. But so far, it's not bad. It's far from being bad. I might not be a PlayStation person. I do not own a PlayStation. I used to in the past with PlayStation 1 and 2. Like with the God of War, the last trailer, the last trailer shows God of War Ragnarok. I remember playing the God of War games back on the PS2 and loved them. And I heard great things about the PS4 one. And the same thing that goes for the Spider-Man one. I heard great things about Spider-Man 1 that came out on PS4, but I played the older Spider-Man games, you know. So I never experienced any of this, and I don't have money to throw around. And I know that PlayStation 5 is a little bit harder to get. It is a bit harder to be able to get a PlayStation 5 because I hear there's like shortages. I'm hearing all kinds of other stuff. So, if I was a PlayStation owner, I would be really, really happy about this. I also noticed that there wasn't release dates. There was like mostly release windows. I think there was a date for Guardians of the Galaxy, Deathloop, and I think that's about it. There's some few release windows, like Spider-Man 2 got a 2023, while others didn't even have a release date. So you may not even know when these games are even coming out. You know, you see that they're being worked on. So I want to go through this step by step. They show this intro, which I guess that's their intro. I guess I'm not entirely sure. And then they showed off Star Wars: The Old Republic. Now, I never played this game. Sorry to say this, but I have never played this game at all. I love the Lego Star Wars games. I'm still waiting for the Skywalker saga. But I'm also I do like the Force Unleashed, but I never played this game. I don't even remember when it came out or how long ago. But for people who have played this game, you might be really excited than I am of this. But overall, I mean, it just showed the dude with a lightsaber, no gameplay, nothing, and no release date either. So just probably just letting you know, the Eve. This was the Eve thing. Yeah. This one honestly looked really freaking good. I'm not even gonna lie. Like when I was sitting here watching this, I was like, "What the heck is this? What the frick is this? What is this?" And it seemed like a hack and slash game, and probably some RPG elements thrown into the mix. I'm not exactly sure, but I feel like that might be the case for this game. But so far, it looks really freaking good. This game, from what I saw, looked extremely good. Like really freaking good. Like like looking at all this and then her on top of the monster. Like when was that? Like not like probably a little bit over here maybe, or right here, or maybe not. But it just looks so good. And the next game was the Borderlands, the teeny. I don't know her name right off the back of my head. I have not played the Borderlands game. I do actually have it for the Switch, Let me actually pull that up so y'all can see that. Let me actually get my Switch copy of it. It's right here. It's all the way at the bottom too. I don't know if I can get it. It's all. Wait a minute, that's Xenoblade. Where was Borderlands? I thought I was getting Borderlands. There it is. Yeah, my doom has fallen. Okay, so yes, I actually have Borderlands. I actually have the Legendary Collection on the Switch. Now, the first time this game was ever mentioned to me, because I love Fallout. Fallout was like amazing. I extremely love Fallout. Fallout is simply amazing. And they said Borderlands was kind of a little bit familiar on that. Just a little bit familiar with that. So I played a little bit Borderlands 1 and didn't really like it. Then I saw this for the Switch. I saw it and I was like, I'm gonna give this a shot again. I'm gonna see like what am I missing out? You know, am I really gonna like this game? But yet I have yet to play it because I have other Switch games, I have other stuff that I would like to do. So I have yet to play this. But from what I saw, it looks cool. It was funny. You know, I laughed at this. I think it's just her own like game, Tina something. Can you show it? March 25th. This also got a release date. This is March 25. So like 6 months maybe. At the very best. But just like listening to this and just like watching it, this looks, and that music, like that music, it looks.
I'm in.
You ready, newbie?
Time for character sheets, baby!
Yeah, Tina, that's her name, Wonderlands. So, like I said, it looks good, it looks okay. Only if I knew a bit about Borderlands. You know, only if I knew about Borderlands. And then we had this weird game with a thing like that attached to her arm. She left a city and has some type of thing, kind of mental thing attached to her arm. And then she started kicking butt and apparently has a little bit of story to it. It's Forspoken, that's what it's called. It looks good. It looks cool. Um, I'm just scared that I don't know if the open world. The thing I don't like about open worlds. I want to get this out of the box right now. The thing that I do not like about open worlds, it feels empty a lot of times. It feels dry. Like Skyrim, there's places where Skyrim was a bit okay, but Breath of the Wild just felt boring to explore. I'm a Zelda fan. I love Legend of Zelda, but I despise Breath of the Wild. I do not like that game. I don't even care about that game. Okay? I can care less about that game. But to be completely honest, I really don't even care. Like I extremely don't care about it, and it just feels empty. And it looks like she was swinging, but it looked like the world when she was like swinging or whatever. And apparently, she can like create objects. So it was giving me a little bit of a Breath of the Wild vibe as well watching this. That's what it was doing. It was giving a little bit of that Breath of the Wild vibe, and I don't like Breath of the Wild. Let me like to be completely honest with you. I don't like Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild can go. And then Rainbow Six Extraction, I don't care. You saw my reaction to it. I'm gonna say it again. I don't care. Fall off the series. I'll probably never ever going to get back into the series. I remember playing Vegas, Lockdown. You know, I remember some of them older games. Keep that in mind, older games. You know, Siege came out. I think that was the latest Rainbow Six. I could be wrong on that. I just don't care. I know that there's people upset that there's not going to be a new Splinter Cell game. Instead, we're getting new Rainbow Six and Ghost Recon. I also felt the Ghost Recon. So I don't care about Ubisoft games that much. So if you're excited for Rainbow Six Extraction, it's coming. I believe very, very soon. So I don't know if this had a release date. I would assume that it had a release date. Um, I assume because most of these trailers they ended off with no release date. You know, there was like no release date for like most of these games. There might be a release window like January 2022. So that whole entire month. So in about 4 months, you got that. And apparently this is Alan Wake. Now, I never played Alan Wake. I heard some good things about Alan Wake, to be honest. When I was watching this, it was kind of giving me that I don't know why I just did that. It was kind of giving me this kind of little bit of like a Resident Evil horror vibe. And I don't know if that's how Alan Wake is because I never played the game. You know, um I never played the game. You know, I never really played the game before and it's just like it looks cool. It looks alright. You know, that was Alan Wake. And then you have Grand Theft Auto 5, and I'm gonna say what I said about Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm gonna say this now. I feel like they're doing this just out of what Bethesda's been doing, releasing Skyrim everywhere. Now apparently there's supposed to be a Skyrim Anniversary Edition. I don't know how many people actually knew about it or even heard about it, but yeah, it's Anniversary Collection. Why? Like Skyrim is everywhere. Switch, PC, PlayStation, Xbox. Like literally. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5 is not on the Switch. I'm going to give that credit. It's not on every platform, but it's acting like that because people are waiting for Elder Scrolls 6 and people are waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6. They're waiting for that big number. However, I don't care about Grand Theft Auto 6. What I do care about is what I heard was true was remaster of San Andreas, Vice City, and 3. Now, I would love to be able to see something like that because I heard it's coming to Switch, I heard it's coming to all platforms, and I love and adore those games. I don't mind going back and replaying those games. It's been so long since I even played Vice City. It's been a bit, probably about a year or two, maybe 3 or 4 years actually, since I played San Andreas. You know, 3, I played it for a little bit. I don't think I ever beaten it. I don't think I've beaten. I think the only one I think I beaten was Vice City. I don't think I've beaten San Andreas, and I don't think I've beaten 3. But I dropped off the Grand Theft Auto series. It just feels the same. It feels exactly the same. I forgot. This is, you know, it just looks the same, feels the same. Like it's Grand Theft Auto. Like what else do you want? It's freaking Grand Theft Auto. And then they showed this weird, I don't even know, this weird like magic Ghostwire Tokyo. Yeah. This looks extremely weird of how it looks. It looks cool. You know, I want to give props to it. It looks, honestly, this looks a bit cool. This looks okay. This looks pretty cool in my opinion. You know, you're going around the city, I guess ghost, you know, and you're like doing like I don't know if it's like Doctor Strange going I don't know. I don't know, but it just looks a little bit interesting. Just a little bit. And then they showed off Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay. The characters look like butt. They don't look good. I don't care. I mean, there was a little bit of funny joke in there, but not really. But it's from Square Enix. Have you looked what they did to the Avengers? Like it came up straight trash. So I don't know if I can trust them on the next product. Like, how buggy is it going to be? How buggy is it going to be? You know, are they going to actually fix the bugs before releasing it, or is it going to be straight up trash like what they did with the Avengers game? Because so many people actually trashed it and actually wanted a refund, a freaking refund of this game. So, Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm not even going to touch it. I love the films. I'm looking forward to Fallen 3 whenever that comes out. I know it's supposed to come out. It's probably 2 years from now, but I love the movies. That same thing. I love Marvel movies. I am a Marvel person. I'm not much of a DC person. But have you seen Square Enix track record? Well, I know they only put out that one game. So, and it wasn't that good. It wasn't that great. It was like straight up trash. So, I'm not gonna get it. And then they showed Blood Hunt. It looks like some type of vampire uh battle royale. I don't know. They showed off different things. Like different classes. And kind of showing off what they're doing, like you see on the screen. But at first I thought it would have a story, but it didn't even have a story. It just showed off characters and you fighting, and I was kind of assuming, is this battle royale? That was one of my things. Like, is this battle royale? What am I looking at? What am I watching? So I could probably care less about this game. Um, but honestly, every game looks good. As far as Guardians of the Galaxy, every game looks good. Every game that was shown here. And they showed off Deathloop again. I remember the first time seeing it. It looked unique. I mean, it's from Bethesda. Um, it looks like a new IP, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm not all for it. Doesn't look bad. It looks kind of fun to play. I may try it, and I will say that about Deathloop. I may try it because the interesting mechanic is that you're on repeat, and you have to go in. You have to kill 8 people, I believe, and it has interesting ideas. It has ideas on paper, but the thing is, will it actually work out? Will it actually be cool? Because you're stuck in this loop. You're stuck in this infinite loop until you kill so you can move forward. And then apparently it has a little story to be able to remember who you are, and all of that. So it is from Bethesda, and it looks good. It doesn't look bad, but I'm not entirely sure about Deathloop. You know, it looks okay. I know it's coming out September or something like that. September something, like literally like like next week maybe. I think. Yeah, it's literally coming out in 4 days. So, you got this. Now this, I have no idea what this is. You have a camera, and it's just showing like red, like kind of like blood, and then you see this kind of little opening over here. and you start to see some little scary things drawn on the walls, and it was kind of reminding me, a kid amnesia exhibition. I don't know if they're adding amnesia vibes to it since I just read that title a little bit more. But to be honest, it was kind of giving me. I didn't know what this game could be. This game looks. This game. Well, I don't know what's it about. I can just explore to my ideas, explore it into my imagination brain, saying that it could be like a horror game. It could be like Outlast because, you're recording. That's the first thing you see that recording, and then it was kind of off. What if it's like Outlast or like Fatal Frame where you have to take pictures? You know, what if it's given that style vibe? What if the pictures on the wall come to life? Or what if it's like a little bit like what was that game? Layers of Fear. You know, um, so I honestly, I'm being real honest. I wish I could see more of this game. I would love to be able to see more of this game. Kid Amnesia Exhibition. Exhibition. What I would honestly like to see. And then they show this like weird indie game. It looks fine. It looks okay. It looks like an indie game. It looks fresh. It looks clean. I don't know if I'll ever play it. It looks like you're a girl going around, and apparently you can go into like certain animals as well, like right here, where she like uses it and track her eye and go into that animal, and you start to play like as that animal I see on the screen, and you can also switch from different animals just like that as well. So it has that, different, unique to be able to solve things. Um, but it looks an okay indie game. I don't know if I will play it. Uh, um, I mean, it looks okay. It looks fun. It looks, cute. It has its things. It looks fine. There's nothing wrong with this game. There's completely nothing wrong with this game. Okay, nothing wrong with it. I don't remember what it was called. It was like to it started with a T. I passed it up. Tichia. However you pronounce it. And most of these games don't even have a release date. Like, I'm just remembering that. Then it shows some Uncharted game. I freaking don't even know what this is. If you're an Uncharted person, I'm pretty sure you'll figure out what this is. But it's remastered. Okay, it's remastered. So, I don't know which game this is. I don't know if they're doing all the games and doing a full collection up to the PS5, and maybe there's a new Uncharted Drake game. I have no clue. I have nothing. But as you can see, no release date. They didn't even show a title to that. So that was kind of like okay. Um it was literally okay. They showed off like little game trailer, and then they showed off like a snippet of Wolverine. Now I was not expecting this. I was watching this going like, what the frick is this? What am I watching? Like just looking like just looking at this. Some dude at the bar. You know, and this guy all of a sudden comes up and he gets a knife, and the dude just went shoon, as you're gonna see here in a few seconds, and that's it. It's made by Insomniac, the people that's been behind the Spider-Man. And to be honest, this I heard superior things about Spider-Man. I heard really great things. Like I said, I played Spider-Man back in the old days. I have not played the new PS4 version or whatever. I have not played that. Um, and like some of these games, it kind of looked like CGI. I don't know if I mentioned that. There's some games that just look like CGI. There was some gameplay here and there. There was like a snippet like Wolverine, Star Wars, kind of just here's something, here's a title, letting you know we're working on it. Um, these are kind of my issue with the whole presentation, with this whole showcase is just where's the release dates? You know, this looks fine. This looks okay, but when are we get it? I know PS5 fans are happy if you do have PS5. Like I said, I heard some shortages that makes it harder to be able to get a PS5. But this is what I am seeing from here. Um, so Wolverine, I'm pretty sure it's promising. It's by Insomniac, and then they showed off Gran Turismo 7. I stopped racing games for quite a while, to be honest. I did pick up Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered. Haven't played it. Because it just feels like the same. I know Gran Turismo is a bit different. I know it's kind of like a little bit of simulation, but when they show the creative cars thing, where you get to customize, I miss all them features. I remember doing that so much back in the old games. I guess I didn't see that GT. I could have said, "Oh man, look at that GT." I didn't even see that Gran Turismo. Apparently, I didn't even see that GT, but it looks pretty. It looks good. I mean, like graphically with all these games, look impressive. Even though I don't have a PlayStation, I'm more of a Nintendo person. You know, but I wanted to react to this because it is a big gaming company and they don't have their E3 showcase anymore. So here is their kind of their showcase right now. Like looking at this, I was like, oh my gosh, dude, I can make like the best looking car on the planet, and go to like places. It's just, it's, it looks good. I mean, it's a Gran Turismo game. I don't know if y'all ever played it. The last Gran Turismo game I played, crap, I think either on the PSP or the PS2. I don't think I played PS3 because I didn't own the PS3, so I kind of stopped right there. Um, because exclusives look good, even though I was like interested in God of War 3, never played it, but I was kind of more Nintendo. I wanted to, you know, if I wanted to pick one console and go with it. I don't. I know people say, have multiple consoles, but like lesser games. I feel like that wouldn't be the take for me. So, I want to stick with, my Switch, for the time being. Because I love it, I adore it. I'm a Nintendo person and probably always will be a Nintendo person. But I'll buy third parties, just like this I showed on screen. So Gran Turismo 7 showed off, and then they showed off Spider-Man 2. Now, here I go again. I only played the PS2 versions. I remember Spider-Man 2 back on the PS2. Speaking of Spider-Man 2, I remember the pizza scene. Going dun 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 dun. Like, like I love the old Spider-Man games, and I heard great things about Spider-Man 4 and Miles Morales. Except that Miles Morales is a short game, but I heard great game things about that. And then, if you're a Spider-Man person and Venom just comes out, we have the Venom movie and the Spider-Man movie that's literally coming out soon, very very soon. So, for anyone that is a Spider-Man fan, so this honestly looks really, really cool. I couldn't tell who this is. Like, just listen to this and just like, like that's great. That's literally great. Spider-Man 2, that's great. Um, it showed release date like 2 years. I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna be a holiday release. I'm assuming that. And then they showed off God of War Ragnarok. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that back. They just ended it. Like after this game, they literally just ended it. I thought maybe there would be a bit more. But I heard the new God of War games are fine. I remember, like I said, I'm going back to the PS2 days. Um, you know, And, the God of War, like, these games look good, but I just remiss how Kratos used to be. Kratos is so different. It's interesting, but it's different. You know, like, I'm curious of what happened after 3, and I don't know if that ever showed up in 4. I don't know the whole God of War timeline. But, this game looks amazing, looks great. You know, I was like so interested to it. The story, like I wanted to actually know what happened. Like, do they go actually have war on Asgard? Like, are they really fighting gods? Like, are we gonna see Thor as well? Like, I saw the hammer. I saw the clip of the hammer when he said, "Are you a calm and reasonable?" I thought that was funny. You seem like, here it is. You seem like a calm and reasonable person.
Are you a calm and reasonable person?
But right there, that looks like the Majoran. That looks like the hammer. This looks like Thor. You know, that's what this looks like. I'm not entirely sure, but this looks like Thor. He's sitting there playing, like, asking him, is he calm and reasonable person? Kratos is freaking not calm and reasonable. He just kills everyone he's slain. Like, back in the PS2 days, he could care less. He didn't want to remember his old past. And apparently he can't remember nothing. I guess he accomplished that. And he's on a new journey here. With a new storyline with these other gods. We're going, you know, from the Egyptian gods, I think, to the Greek god. No, from Greek gods to the Egyptian gods, I think. Um, I prefer back on the PS2 days. I never played God of War on the PS4. Heard amazing things about it again. So yeah. So overall, I think this presentation, it looks fine. It actually doesn't look bad. You know, I was kind of interested the whole way ride. It didn't really necessarily bore me. Well, a little bit of the Guardians of the Galaxy and Rainbow Six. I don't care about those games. But other than that, it didn't really bore me. Even as a non-PlayStation consumer anymore, it was pretty good. I think PlayStation fans are going to get a kick out of the showcase. To be completely honest with you. But the thing that holds this back, and I know I say it, and I'm going to say it again, is the release dates. Most of these don't even have a release window. You don't even know when most of these games come out. When's God of War coming out? You don't know. Spider-Man had a 2023. God of War Ragnarok doesn't have that. So it's a bit concerning that you're showing all these games, and I'm pretty sure people who watch this are gonna be like, well, I, like, when are these coming out? Like, when? Like, come on now. Like, and you need a PlayStation 5. You need more people to be able to get that out. Like, I know I met, like, maybe 1 or 2 people on campus that actually have PlayStation 5. I don't. Because I'm sticking with my Switch. I mean, I could have bought a PS5. I could just sell my Switch off, sell all my games, and just trade it in for a PlayStation 5 and a few games. I can definitely do that. But I want to stick with my Switch. I really like Nintendo, and I bought this for me. So, that's what I think of the showcase. I wish there were other people on this podcast. I don't know if AMD streaming is here anymore. I don't know how many other people are actually here, but I would love to be able to hear your thoughts about this podcast. This showcase. Did this showcase interest you? Does it, like, even if you don't have a PlayStation, does it want you to pick one up? Like I said, it still doesn't fully interest me. Like, there was some games, some CGI, that was another issue. They didn't show off gameplay, just kind of just show off little snippets here and there. So there is a bit of CGI in there, but overall, it wasn't a bad showcase. But I would love to hear y'all thoughts. Do you have PlayStation? Are these the games picking? Are you gonna pick up? Like, are you gonna pick up God of War Ragnarok? Are you gonna pick up Spider-Man 2? I'm pretty sure those are probably the two big hitters out of that whole showcase. I'm pretty sure that why they say that at the end. You know, I'm pretty sure why they say that at the end. Almost every showcase or direct, they say the best for last. So, um, Nintendo Direct didn't happen this week, even though it's been rumored. But people are kind of saying it's going to happen this month. It's going to happen this month. All the stars align. It's going to happen. So we will see if there will be a Nintendo Direct this month. We will definitely see what they have to show. So I hope you enjoy this podcast. You're always welcome to be on the podcast every time I host this in my server. Even though it's not a proper server, you can always come in and join the VC, and you can actually be right there with me for the whole entire ride, and actually give your voice and opinion. Also, if you have any topic that you would like love to hear my opinions about, as long as it's appropriate, you can always submit and suggest your topics to me for these podcasts as well. So I hope this was an enjoyable podcast. I know it was a bit long. I know some people like long. I know some people like short. But I hope y'all enjoyed this podcast of just me, reacting to the showcase and just kind of my thoughts. So yeah, we also do have a movie night within our server. If you want to be able to join our server, I mean, if you want to, that's completely up to you. It's not a proper server. But if you would like to join the server, we'll be watching a movie tonight in about an hour and 30 minutes, and we'll be watching Toy Story 4. We have a movie night every Friday night. So if you want to come in through the Discord, it's not going to be streaming or anything. If you want to come and support, come on, and we'll be watching Toy Story 4. You know, many people have seen it, but we have been going through the Pixar movies, and this is the next in line. So, come on now. We would love to have you, and yeah. See you guys and girls later. Hope you really enjoy this, and yeah, peace out.